When we first opened the chocolate lab, for me, there was a significant knowledge gap between working with chocolate as a chef and manufacturing the product from the raw bean. Every step in the chocolate making process offers numerous variables that affect the finished product. Learning how to use a machine is one thing, knowing how to tweak the result and bring out the best qualities of each bean we source is something we're learning with each and every batch. Over the past 2 years, we've made more than 120 batches of chocolate, with beans from more than 20 countries, representing each major growing region around the globe. With each batch, we document every step of the process, including each variable we could measure, times, temperatures, weights, in order to achieve consistent results. Through that documentation, I go back and look at the variables to make connections and draw correlations about how the final chocolate is affected, hoping to inform the new batches I create. For example, minor adjustments in time and temperature during roasting alone reveal a range of delicate flavors. All the research and experimentation that I'm doing ultimately benefits an ICE student's education. In our Pastry and Baking Arts program, we've replaced what used to be a textbook overview with a hands-on lesson in the lab to learn each part of the process. Being exposed to this in school opens a student's mind and inspires them to a whole new area of the industry they never knew they might want to explore or even have a career in. Students come away from the experience with a deeper respect for the product and better insight into the cause and effect nature of the process. Chocolate is no longer a random ingredient they reach for in the kitchen, it now has a story. For a pastry chef, there's no knowledge that can compare to that in terms of inspiration and ability to create. Students can also take advantage of volunteer opportunities or take a variety of electives that bring them back into the lab with me for more in-depth immersion. In addition to our career program, we also offer professional development and recreational classes. These classes are all about discovery and exploration. One of my favorite aspects of creating in the lab has been opening it up to my industry peers, resulting in some pretty interesting collaborations. I have a lot of creative friends, and when they approach me with an unconventional idea, there's always something we can do in the lab to realize it. We've created milk chocolate flavored with maple and brown butter, white chocolate with ground almonds, gianduja chocolate bars, and we've experimented with adding flavors like coffee beans and spices. We're also researching the aging process of chocolate. In the craft chocolate world, most people know that flavor changes when aged, and in the lab, that's another area I'm exploring. I'm slowly tasting these batches over time to chart changes in flavor. In studying the process, we're going beyond the finished chocolate itself. The chocolate making process better informs how we use chocolate in fine pastries. A fascinating byproduct of building the chocolate lab here in Lower Manhattan has been a deep dive into New York City's rich chocolate making history. This research has uncovered dozens of merchants, chocolate makers, and confectioners dating back nearly 300 years. The work we're doing in the lab is perhaps just the latest chapter of chocolate culture in this vibrant city. At the end of the day, one of the biggest lessons I've learned is that making chocolate is easy, but making really good chocolate is very difficult. In the lab, we're making really good chocolate, and we're learning more about each step of the process, from bean to bar, every day. This initiative is bigger than just a few people. I'm excited about the discoveries we have yet to make, and the students I haven't yet met will influence the chocolate industry through this lab.